What is up, everyone? Today, we're going to look into the difficulty of Sabnock Nightmare and its reward from the Grand Bounty. Now, this will be my first time doing this, so let's see what kind of a fight we're into. Now, I'm leading the team with Albert, who is not curse resistance. I also didn't put on the card for curse resistance as well, the holiday card. Let's see how this goes. Now, my team is full 20k, and I know that Sabnock enjoys cursing people with his wolves, so if I just avoid the wolves, I might be alright. Well, seeing this is our first time doing it, I have prepped pretty much everything that I can prep, because, well, gotta go in prepared, and we'll see how things go. If it doesn't go well using Albert, then I may have to put on the holiday card and get me some curse resistance. But for now, I have used the chocolators in order to power up and unleash my maximum strength as soon as the battle begins. Now, let us witness the difficulty of Sabnock. Let's open up with this. I'm gonna get hit. There's no. Oh, that gives me curse. Okay, that's not cool. Oh, it's okay. I have my charge. I have my force strike, and the curse doesn't seem to last all that long, so we're good. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna keep spamming this, and this, and this. Thunderous impulse, and then not thunderous impulse. I don't know what to call it, more lightning dash or something like that. And let's see if I can't get another lightning burst in. I gotta get out of there. So in the end, I still ended up getting cursed a lot, but I did manage to use my skills before getting cursed, and it seems that the curse does not last for very long, so it's not a big deal. Now it's time for me to use my Cupid. Doesn't seem like I need a healer for this job, but we haven't done much damage to our pal Sabnock yet either, so this could take a while. I have now. Gotta get out of the way. Come on! Oh, I got it! I got it! Now it's time to chop you up! Alright, so curse resistance is not 100% needed. It's good. I'm spamming my Thunderous Impulse 4 strikes with this. Now I'm gonna just keep hitting our pal here. Just wherever. I'm not looking for any refinements right now. I should be targeting his main body, but beggars can't be choosers when they have to unleash their skills as quickly as possible. Looks like we have a little bit of leeway, so I'm just going to use my skill. Then, well, it's fine. I used my skill before I got hit. It's not a big deal. We have demolished his right arm. It's time to go and use Cupid after this. Now, we might be able to make it. We're at 30 seconds remaining. We broke him again. It looks like we've got it. Got on my first try. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Thunderous Impulse! Yep, it would appear that you do not need to worry about curse resistance for this fight. So lovely. We cleared it with 23 seconds remaining. Looks like it's a pretty tough fight. I don't think you can carry people normally in this. Alright. Now, let's go again. And this time, see if this group will take me. If they do, beautiful. If they don't, well, that sucks for me. I've got 1,000 Eldwater and a golden fragment for my trouble. Well, golden fragment is kind of... I would have much preferred the Damascus Crystal. Or the,
There's more to this costume than meets
well,
the
pretty
eye.
much anything else, but the key, because the key is, Well, limited cards could use them, but now that you could just buy worm prints, their value has gone down, down, down. And I do have a couple limited cards that could use it, that is not getting a rerun until like Christmas. But other than that, yeah, keys are kind of blah. Let's go with this group and see how we do. But it seems like in general, my strategy of just hitting them as hard as I can, using my skill as quickly as possible, works out. Because Curse, well, while it's bad, after you use your skill, it's not that big of a deal. Alright. And this song is a little different, don't you agree? Let's go. Burst in. Can't get out, but that's okay. I got my damage in, it's alright. Now it's time to spam this. Oh, overdrive. Use this. And now it's time. I've got some love for you. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. We're looking at wolves. Oh no, wait, not wolves yet. Nightmare Vortex. It does this stupid thing first. Get out of the way. Curse for a few seconds. I should be recovering soon. I got some love for you. Dark side. Alright, we're 1 minute in. Overdrive is still in act. Another charge. Those things are such time wasters. It seems like Lucretia can't take much more of this. Evaded the attack. Lightning burst. Ooh, ouch. That's fine. I'll use lightning burst first. So I'm just going to use this, do this, this, and here we go with another round of lightning burst. Yeah, no problem. As long as you're getting your lightning burst out on time, you are doing good as Albert. Here we go again. Nightmare Vortex coming in. This time I've got some love for you. Ooh. Oh, and it's caused the Vortex to become red. And still evadable. There's a minute left with this group. I'm not sure if I can pull this off. But I will keep trying. God damn it, I'll get hit. Got hit on the edge? That's not good. That's okay, I recovered quick. There's still a bit of time. Thunderous Impulse. 30 seconds. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, good. Good. That's what I needed. I need you to cancel that. Alright, we should be able to pull this off. Here I go! No problem. Was a little worrisome, but this time we cleared 15 seconds remaining. Alright, so the daily is from the grand chest. Let's take a look at the general reward now that we have cleared this and I didn't look at it earlier. Hello, Sabnock. What do we have for today? Yeah, so you wouldn't want to do this for farming. You wouldn't use this to farm emblems. You have to do that in the regular raids as usual. Getting X from Sabnock Clash Expert. Alright, so let's take a look at my team composition for this task, shall we? I have decided to go with Albert, as I said, with my maxed out Shining Overlord, which you should most certainly get if you're using a sword, and that 40% and that lightning burst all over the place does a great deal of damage, and Dragon Claw is perfect for raids such as this, so my attack is very, very high, and Shining Overlord is definitely something you want to get for sure. And if you miss this, then I highly recommend that you just use the Haldum's Holiday or something like that and get yourself some curse resistance. Not that it matters all that much, but it would be nice to have it. Well, there it is. It's level 69. Heavenly Holiday. There we go. Heavenly Holiday. You can get Worm Prince easily, so there you go. Get your curse resistance in. But I think my setup currently works very well, so I'm going to keep using Chocolators. Cupid is probably, well, no need to explain, a monster in of himself. And using him as often as possible, I think that's the way to be. You have to be really geared for this fight. I don't think you would do it otherwise. Meanwhile, the rest of my team, the AIs, they would use Dragon's Nest. The 3-star skill prep at 10% is efficient enough. Then you have, of course, this card. This is really nice with 10% shadow resistance. So Sabnock does not end up killing Xian. The only one who's really getting killed is our pal Lucretia. But I use Garuga Mesh to protect her. Garuga Mesh in the Strengthened Shadow, 15% resistance even at level 1. It's pretty handy. And, well, I recently decided to go and get this built, so I have a pretty strong Lucretia here to help out. But I think I might use, what's her face? I think I might use, I think she's called Lay something. Well, once we take a look at her, we'll understand. We will know. Yeah, there. She's good. Xiaolei. Now, tactical analysis doesn't even need that much SP to use, so I might switch over to her once I start building. But I have a bit of a Eldwater shortage. But she's really, 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 really good for 3-star. I highly recommend building her. If you have her and don't have Lucretia, that would be perfect for that kind of job. You set yourself up with some extra critical rate and critical damage. Does chunks. She as a fighter, though, isn't really anything special, but, you know, your AI is meant to support you, and they will throw out their skills at whatever chance possible. And of course, get yourself a King's Countenance. Hey, guess what? Hey, I got curse resistance 50%. It's not like that much, but it might help in a pinch, and you've also got your Shapeshift Preps 10%. Get that. It's an easy setup. I've also got myself this Ryuzen that we showed off earlier in the fun and exciting Alberian front. Now, I think I'm going to try out a set where old Ryuzen gives everyone double buffs. That could work, but currently my setup is a little finished already, thanks to all the skill damage things. But I think there is cause to give the entire team some double buffs and then pound out some Valiant Crowns here. Valiant Crown is perfect for using with Ryuzen, but this time I didn't use them because I decided to go with Thunderbolt because I don't have enough resources to make another 5-star lands. Thunderbolt gives you 20% crit for 10 seconds, which is decent to go along with Resounding Rendition, and I need the other slot open for more dragons, but I don't even think it's all that necessary, to be honest with you. I feel like I've gotten dragon like 2-3 times in a row, and that's pretty much enough, but of course, I don't know if your teammates will be very happy about you not contributing as much as you should, but I think that'll make Ryuzen a lot stronger to have the Valiant Crown active on him. But anyway, that's my setup for this group. Got me 22k might, which is enough to handle this in like 23 or 15 seconds remaining. I suppose that's about it for today's episode of Sabnock Nightmare. Given that this is a what's a good word to put it? Not premise. Whatever. Given that there's going to be a pattern of this happening in the future, I think that getting those dragon cards would be a very important thing to do, despite the fact that you have weapon worm prints. Just can't help it. It's just much better to have those dragons ready. Cupid is so strong. So incredibly strong. But I'm not going to be farming this. 1 kill a day is more than enough. Then the rest of you need to do is here and there, and you can clear those in like 30 seconds. Alright, well, that's about it for today's episode of Sabnock Clash Nightmare. I thank you all for joining me in my fun and exciting quest of gathering these resources, which will take over quite a bit of time. And since these grand rewards seems to be a daily thing, you should probably get this done as soon as you can and get yourself these grand bounties. I looked at the list that they have on Reddit, and it seems like you get... I've seen all the side resources, like the key, the crystals, and such. I also saw Clover 3, which you probably don't want compared to the other stuff. Clover 3. Let me see who else has something else. Yeah, I know I saw something that's a little bit different. But the Eld Mortar is definitely nice. I'm always short on Eld Mortar now that the Wyrmprint update has come, and I also need to get characters such as Xiaolei built up. You get Twinkling Grains, which is okay. And Succulent Dragon Fruit 20, that's very good. But that seems to be about it. Alright, well, that's about it for today's episode. I thank you all for watching. Until next time.